Hey Bears fans, we're back with an exclusive video on the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. Rumors have been swirling in the NFL world recently, especially around the Chicago Bears, and the latest buzz involves a growing crisis within the Bears roster. Sources close to the team have suggested that DJ Moore, one of the Bears' key wide receivers, is reportedly refusing to play alongside Montez Sweat, the high-profile defensive end who was recently acquired by the team. While nothing official has been confirmed, insiders claim that tensions between these two players have been simmering under the surface and may now be reaching a boiling point. This surprising development has sent shockwaves through the Bears, fan base and analysts alike, as both athletes are considered essential pieces to the team's strategy going forward. The root of this alleged refusal seems to be rooted in locker room dynamics and clashing personalities, which, if true, could jeopardize the Bears' chances of building a cohesive unit. It's rare to see such a standoff between two star players, especially one between offensive and defensive players. But this unusual situation is stirring up plenty of speculation about what might happen next in Chicago. Many are wondering what could have possibly triggered such a rift between DJ Moore and Montez Sweat. According to some whispers around the league, it might have started with differences in leadership styles and team culture philosophies. DJ Moore has been known for his leadership on and off the field, commanding respect through his consistent performance and dedication. Montez Sweat, on the other hand, brings a more aggressive and vocal approach, which might have clashed with Moore's demeanor. The locker room, usually a place for unity and camaraderie, is reportedly divided, with factions forming around these two stars. The Bears coaching staff is believed to be deeply concerned, scrambling to find a way to mend the growing divide before it affects the team's chemistry and ultimately their performance on game day. If this feud escalates, it could have ripple effects beyond just the players involved, impacting morale and potentially influencing decisions on trades or even coaching changes. Fans and analysts alike are watching closely, waiting to see if management will intervene or if this is a standoff that will continue to play out in public. The strategic implications of DJ Moore refusing to share the field with Montez Sweat cannot be overstated. From a tactical standpoint, the Bears rely heavily on Moore's explosive playmaking ability in their passing game, while Montez Sweat is expected to bolster the defensive front, applying pressure on opposing quarterbacks and improving their pass rush. The alleged tension could force the Bears coaching staff into a precarious position, potentially having to choose between accommodating one star or the other to preserve team harmony. This balancing act becomes even more complicated when considering salary cap constraints and long-term team building goals. Some insiders suggest that this crisis might even push the Bears to consider trading one of the players, an idea that has already sparked debates among pundits. Trading either Moore or Sweat could reshape the Bears roster in a significant way, but doing so would come with its own risks, especially if it disrupts the team's balance or sends the wrong message about the organization's commitment to its stars. It's a scenario that many never imagined when these players joined the Bears, but now appears to be a very real possibility. There's also speculation about how this tension could affect the Bears fan base and their support for the team. Chicago fans are famously passionate and vocal, and they tend to rally around their stars, especially when the team is in a rebuild or trying to climb back to playoff contention. The prospect of DJ Moore, a player who has earned considerable respect and admiration, being at odds with Montez Sweat, who was brought in with high expectations, might divide the fan base itself. Some fans reportedly support Moore's stance, citing his consistency and loyalty to the team, while others are more intrigued by Sweat's potential to disrupt opposing offenses. The media coverage has only fueled the fire, with rumors and inside reports emerging almost daily. This situation is rapidly becoming one of the most talked about storylines of the NFL offseason, and the Bears front office is likely aware that how they handle this could influence public perception and ticket sales in the near future. Keeping these star players happy and united is not just a football concern, but a business one as well. Coaches and team executives are rumored to be working behind the scenes to find a solution before this controversy becomes unmanageable. There are whispers that mediation sessions have been held, attempting to bridge the gap between Moore and Sweat, emphasizing the importance of teamwork and collective goals. It's said that veteran players might be stepping up as peacemakers, trying to use their influence to calm the situation. However, if the friction remains unresolved, the Bears may face a difficult offseason ahead, possibly entering training camp under a cloud of uncertainty. This would put additional pressure on the coaching staff, who already face the challenge of integrating new talent and implementing new strategies. The Bears management, known for making bold decisions, may have to weigh the benefits of standing firm against the demands of their star players versus making concessions that could set a precedent. The looming question remains: can the Bears maintain the delicate balance between managing egos and achieving on-field success? Adding to the intrigue is speculation about how this standoff might affect team dynamics beyond just Moore and Sweat. Teammates could find themselves having to pick sides or trying to navigate a tense environment that could affect practice sessions, game preparations, and overall morale. Some believe this kind of discord could weaken the locker room's unity, which is critical in a sport where teamwork and trust are paramount. Meanwhile, rival teams and media outlets are likely observing closely, perhaps seeing this internal conflict as an opportunity to exploit Chicago's vulnerabilities. The Bears' rivals in the division may even try to capitalize on this distraction by intensifying competition, knowing the Bears might be struggling with off-field issues. It's a precarious position for the Bears to be in as they look to climb the ranks and compete in a league where internal cohesion often separates contenders from pretenders. The longer this saga drags on, the more damage it could inflict on the team's prospects. On the flip side, some voices within the league argue that this kind of player tension isn't unprecedented and can sometimes lead to positive outcomes. In some cases, conflicts between star players push everyone to elevate their game, creating a competitive environment that fuels excellence. If managed correctly, the Bears could turn this narrative around by showing that their stars can resolve differences and unite for a common goal. Stories of locker room conflicts turning into strong bonds have circulated through NFL history, providing hope that this might just be a temporary bump in the road. The coaching staff's ability to leverage this situation and channel it into motivation rather than division will be crucial. Observers suggest that the Bears' leadership needs to act swiftly and transparently to prevent rumors from spiraling out of control and affecting the players' focus and the team's public image. The coming weeks will be critical to determining whether this crisis becomes a defining moment or a fleeting drama. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy, drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Further complicating the scenario are reports hinting at the role of agents and contract negotiations, potentially exacerbating the situation. Some insiders say that the timing of contract talks, performance incentives, and endorsements might be adding fuel to the fire, with agents possibly stirring the pot behind the scenes. DJ Moore and Montez Sweat are both entering crucial phases in their careers, and the pressure to secure favorable deals could be impacting their willingness to compromise on playing together. The complex interplay between business interests and team cohesion is something NFL franchises constantly struggle to manage. If agents are indeed influencing the situation, the Bears front office might have to rethink their communication strategies and ensure that the players' focus remains on football rather than external distractions. The intersection of contract drama and locker room conflict is a volatile mix that could prolong the crisis unless handled with care and discretion. Rumors also suggest that the Bears' head coach and general manager might be considering strategic moves in response to this conflict. Some insiders hint at possible trades or roster adjustments aimed at diffusing tension and restoring harmony. While no official moves have been announced, the possibility of shifting players around to accommodate locker room pieces on the table. This approach, however, comes with risks. Trading a star like DJ Moore or Montez Sweat could alienate parts of the fan base and disrupt the team's long-term vision. At the same time, failing to act might lead to a toxic atmosphere that undermines the Bears' chances of success. The delicate balancing act between maintaining talent and managing personalities is a familiar challenge in professional sports, and the Bears seem to be at the heart of this complex puzzle. Whatever decisions are made, they will likely have lasting impacts on the team's culture and performance. Amidst all the speculation, some analysts are questioning whether the reports about DJ Moore refusing to play alongside Montez Sweat might be exaggerated or even fabricated. In the age of social media and instant news, rumors can often spiral out of control, fueled by anonymous sources or incomplete information. There are voices urging caution, pointing out that players often engage in heated exchanges or temporary disagreements that don't necessarily translate into outright refusals or permanent fractures. This perspective argues that the Bears' leadership would not allow such a public crisis to fester without intervention. Still, the persistent nature of these reports suggests that something is amiss, even if the details are murky. For Bears fans and NFL followers, the hope is that the truth emerges soon and that the team can move past this storm before the season begins, focusing instead on football and winning games rather than off-field drama. Finally, as the NFL offseason progresses, all eyes remain fixed on the Chicago Bears as this story unfolds. The unfolding drama between DJ Moore and Montez Sweat has captured the attention of the entire league, turning what should be a period of preparation and optimism into one filled with uncertainty and tension. How the Bears manage this internal conflict could serve as a case study in leadership, team management, and conflict resolution in professional sports. Whether this saga ends in reconciliation, a high-profile trade, or continued standoff, it will undoubtedly shape the narrative of the Bears season and possibly their future. Fans, analysts, and insiders alike are watching with bated breath, eager to see if this rumored crisis will lead to a breakthrough or become a cautionary tale about the challenges of managing star power in today's NFL. The stakes are high, and the Bears' next moves will be critical in determining whether this potential crisis can be turned into an opportunity for growth and success. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.